I've got bats. Thanks, Dave. Every year around Halloween, images of bats can be found just about everywhere. But there's a woman in Texas who has made it her mission to let people know that bats aren't really so scary. Our Melinda Murphy has her story. Good morning.
Good morning, Julie. That's right. Her name is Amanda Lawler, and her whole life completely revolves around bats, all thanks to one special bat she found 13 years ago on the sidewalk.
One bat altered the course of my life. One little 2-inch mammal.
Amanda Lawler's quest to save that one little bat developed into a passion to save all bats.
Okay, here you go, sweetie. Are you hungry? Yeah, it's a good boy. Oops.
In 1994, Amanda founded what's become the largest bat rescue center on the planet, Bat World, located in what used to be her mother's furniture store.
These are all bats that can't be released for one reason or the other. If they've been injured or orphaned or something like that. So they're not the best specimens in the world. They're all a little gimpy, but they're loved.
Boy, are they. For starters, Amanda has built 2 separate habitats, one for insect-eating bats, the other for the larger fruit bats. In total, she has more than 120 furry friends. Amanda works 18-hour days, 7 days a week. She cleans the habitats, makes special food, and then hand feeds about 60 little ones twice a day.
I'm trying to teach them to eat from a dish, but some of them are just never going to learn, so they'll have to be hand-fed the rest of their lives.
And that's a big commitment, considering insect bats can live up to 35 years, and in the wild, they eat 3,000 to 5,000 insects a night.
Some people might think you're a little crazy.
A little batty?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I am, but, you know, I could be knitting in front of the TV all night, or I could be hand-feeding bats, and this is just a whole lot more fun.
I like you, little guy.
Getting people to love bats as much as she does is one of Amanda's goals.
For those of you who don't know what Bat World is, it's a sanctuary for bats that can't go back to the wild. Okay, there's basically 5 things that people think about bats that aren't true. They're not blind, they're not related to mice or rats, they're not all vampires, plus they don't try to get caught in your hair.
Her affection for their human-like characteristics is contagious.
And I bet when she's done, she'll lick her lips for us. Let's see if she does that. I think when people understand how beneficial bats are, how social, how intelligent they are, I think then that would go a long way towards us wanting to save them.
Through her work, Amanda has identified more than 20 different sounds these bats use to communicate.
The boys have a mating song that they use to attract females. Mother bats have a noise they use to call their infants, and their infants call back, and they recognize each other's voices, and so they're extremely intelligent.
But that's not all.
They bring us over 450 different commercial products and 80 different medicines.
Amanda, this is Melanie.
After 13 years of working with bats, Amanda is now sought out as an authority.
I badly need to speak with you. I've got a real puzzling bat.
Besides doling out advice, Amanda also takes in injured bats from all over the country, some from individuals, some from laboratories.
Yes, she was kept in a cage. It was made out of hard metal, and it caused her to have toe problems, and so she can't hang upside down very well.
Continued nursing care is part of the deal.
He's got a little scratch under his eye right here. It's okay, sweetheart. Make it all better. There you go, sweetheart. You're okay.
But Amanda's primary goal is to nurse bats back to health and release them into the wild.
It really does. That's the best part of doing this, is you're giving them a second chance.
Which is exactly why Amanda bought a building in downtown Mineral Wells, a favorite roosting spot for Mexican free-tail bats.
Do they always sit that close to each other?
Yeah, they do that for heat. They like to be very warm. Also for security. It's a safety factor.
One-on-one, bats are pretty cute. A colony is a bit more intimidating, but not to Amanda. She loves these little guys, each and every one.
It's tremendously worth it. I wouldn't trade my life for anything in the world.
If you want to own a bat, the best thing to do is adopt one from Bat World. You get this cool little kit here, but you can't keep it at home because having a bat is illegal, not to mention a lot of work.
That's never stopped other animal owners before.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot, Melinda. And now here's Hannah.